Hello, welcome to Chalk Pretty Things. How are you tonight? It's a nice Sunday evening. I hope you all had a great weekend and are ready to do some crafting with me. Tonight we're going to use these ornaments that I got from Michael's. They are plastic and they are flat, but they're painted white, which make them a great background for making your decorations and for decorating them with chalk paste. So we're going to use this transfer here, and this one is called Jingle All the Way Minis. There's a set of 12 minis on here, and I just so happen to have 12 ornaments, and I'm not sure if we're going to do them all, but we're going to give them a try. I have a selection of chalk paste colors in the cart link, which is posted in the message down, the pinned comment down below, and I hope you join me as we chalk along on our ornaments. Okay, so these are reusable sticky transfers. I've gone ahead and cut them on the cut line so that they're easy to remove. You need to separate them from the backer that they're stored on and keep the backer. Now, when you're chalking on anything with a smooth surface, such as glass, flat plastic, anything that's really smooth, you're going to want to fuzz your transfer really carefully. Pretty good, because it's going to stick really solidly to that surface. So I'm just going to use a fuzzing towel, but since these are small, you could use your shirt, you can use your pants leg, you can use a towel, anything that you have along, around the house that is going to lessen the stickiness just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Do you see how this has you can see through parts of the transfer? That's where the paste is going to go through. That's filled with a silk screen, a fine mesh. It's going to allow the paste to go through your transfer and go down to the surface below. When you peel it up, it's going to remain on your surface. I'm just going to go ahead and place it on here, center it on my decoration, and I'm going to smooth it out to make sure it's flat on there. There are not any air bubbles. Now, when you're using a normal decoration, a normal bulb, it is going to be a rounded surface, and that's when you're going to want to be really careful about getting that transfer on, because it's going to have bubbles and folds, and it's just not going to lay flat for you. So you might want to work in sections. You might want to start from the middle, smooth it out, and go. It's up to you. I'm going to be using some squeegees. These are silicone squeegees to apply my paste tonight. And since a lot of these areas are smaller, I went ahead and cut my mini squeegee in half to get two smaller squeegees for some smaller areas. So I've got several colors out. I've got a black. The black velvet is a color. I have got meadow, which is a green. I have the shimmer gold. I have candy apple red. I have papaya, which is going to be for the nose of a snowman that we're going to do. And the last one that we're going to use is the shimmer silver. So I did put all these colors in the cart link with the exception of the papaya, because papaya didn't come in small paste packets. It only came as a jar. But you could add the jar if you'd like. I didn't want the cost to go up higher. Also, instead of ordering each individual pack separately, you can order like one of the holiday packs. I think there's one that's Jingle. It has a few different colors, like instead of the candy apple red, it's got the shimmer crimson red. Instead of the meadow green, it's got the forest green, which is a little bit darker. So I just wanted to use some of these colors. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I think that I'm going to go ahead and do this one, the letters in green, and the words from and with love in green, and the Santa in red. So I'm going to do my green first. Just get a little bit of the paste on the squeegee and smooth it on. All you're going to do is drag your squeegee across that silk screen area. Take any excess off and put it back in your jar. And I did get a little bit of green on my S down there, but I think it'll be okay. I'm going to get another part of a silicone squeegee, the small one. I've got my red paste. I'm going to do the Santa, the word Santa. And you want to remove this transfer while the paste is still wet on the surface. So you don't want to let it dry completely, because it won't go through. Then you're going to grab a corner and try to work your way to the center of the transfer so you're not stretching it out, and pull it off. I pull it slowly so I can kind of inspect it, make sure it's good. Voila, look at that. From Santa with love. That looks like a perfect job to me. One down. Now, what I'm going to do with my transfer, I normally take them back to the sink to wash them. But I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and spray this one with water because some of the colors, like the reds, are pigmented. I'm just going to let it get soaking right now. Let's do our snowman. Snowman next. So I'm going to go ahead and fuzz the transfer. I did notice that it was sticking pretty good to that, even though I fuzzed it several times. So I'm going to do, that's 2, 3, maybe 4 times on this one. I'm going to apply it down, center it, and I love these flat ornaments. They're perfect for chalking. The eyes, I guess we'll do black eyes and black mouth and an orange nose. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little squeegee. Eyes, that's way too much paste. Mouth. Cover all the white screen area. And take off any excess. Put it back in your jar. We don't want to waste anything. And now my papaya. I think I'll cut another squeegee in half. There are some smaller tools you could use. We have a detail tool that you can use that's smaller. But I really love cutting these minis in half to use them for small areas. So papaya is an orange color. And I didn't want a really bright orange. We do have a color called orange peel. I think we still have that color. And look what I did. I got orange all over his eye. Let's take a look and see if we can clean that up. Okay, and I'm going to go back over. No, I just wiped it off. So now it looks pretty good. And let's go ahead and peel that off. So start with the corner just to loosen it. Work your way to a center point. Peel it and take a look at it as you peel. Oh, you guys, that is so cute. Look at that. It's awesome. 2 down. Put it over here. Spray it with some water. Help the cleaning process. Let's do another one. Let's do this bell. Jingle all the way. I'm kind of fascinated with bells this year, guys. We watched Polar Express the other night when I was up in Utah with my grandkids. The kids loved it. And so I'm thinking a lot about the believe sentiments and the bell ornaments. And this one's probably going to matter being centered more than the others because it's circular. Smooth it down. I think I'll do the bell gold and the words. Let's do the words green. So I think I'll do my bell first. So this is a shimmer gold. Shimmers are, they're not full of glitter. They're full of like a shiny powder. Maybe it's mica. I don't know what it is, but they're really nice. They kind of grab the light without looking like glitter. They just kind of enhance the decoration. Make sure you get all my edges. And then I'm going to do what I say, green. Green for jingle all the way. I think I'll just do all the words green. We don't need to make this any harder than it is. It's just a simple, fun project. It's a great one to have your kids work on with you, especially these plastic disc ornaments. They're not going to break on them. They're not going to struggle to get them to lay flat on the surface. They're just going to work perfectly. And whatever the kids do, they do. My grandkids all love Chocolate Tour. And this is a great project for them. Okay, let's peel it up. Look at it. It's great, guys. Look at that. 3 down. Okay, number 4. Let's do our Merry Christmas. Well, this one I think I'll do Red Christmas. Maybe I'll do the balls alternating red and green. And we'll do the Merry Christmas in black. I am loving these squeegees cut in half, guys. They're perfect. So, Merry Christmas. I guess black. It's kind of boring, but I think it'll really stand out on the white. As you guys hop on, please type in the word ornament. That'll give you the link to the Chocator projects I'm using tonight. I did get these ornaments at Michael's. They were half off at the time. I'm not sure what their sale is right now. And if you love what I'm doing, please give it a heart. Feel free to share it with anybody you know that might love this. I think the black was a good call on this. I like it a lot. Okay, 4 down. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these real quick. So when I clean these, I normally just take them back to the sink, run them under water, and I clean both sides. And I clean them with my board eraser. But I just wanted to show you guys how to clean them here. So I basically put regular water on them right away. And then I use a paper towel to get the bulk of it off. And then I have what's called a board eraser soaking in water over here. And this is the equivalent of a magic eraser sponge, except it doesn't have any chemicals that would harm the transfers, the stickiness on the back. The sticky is what you want to take care of. These are reusable between 8 and 12 times, depending on how good you take care of them. So you're just going to rinse it off in the water if it gets dirty. And don't go as heavy-handed on the sticky side. And then I just wipe them off, and then I'll kind of dry them with a paper towel, and I'll let them dry sticky side up and return them to the backer, and they'll be ready for another use. So sometimes the colors may stain your transfers, and that's okay. Now this one isn't stained at all, and what you want to do is make sure that all that paste is out of the silk screen so that it can go through next time. If it stains, it's okay. If it's just staining the greenish blue area, the background, that's okay. Just make sure the paste is out of the silk screen. Clean one more, and then we'll get to chalking again. Some people lay these on a bath mat to clean them. I really like this silicone mat that I work on. It doesn't stick to that, and it is easy to clean. I'm gonna get a paper towel now. Now, when you're using a paper towel and it's wet, the back side is not gonna stick. So once it's dry, it will regain the stickiness. I'm gonna let this air dry. I'm just gonna put it sticky side up off to the side, let it air dry the rest of the way. When I'm done with my live, I will reapply it to my backer sheet. I'm not sure where I got this black from. Oh, from the surface. Okay, so I wipe it. On the back side, I go a little bit lighter because it's the sticky side. Okay, now all of those are ready to reuse. So you can use these on rounded ornaments. You can use them on the flat wooden ornaments. You can use them in a box frame. We have little 5x5 inch box frames that you can use them on. There's so many different things that you can use these on. And right now is just the perfect time to place them on ornaments and decorate your tree. Open up another pack. I probably won't do all 12 of these, but I'll open up this one and we'll do 4 more. Another thing I wanted to remind you of is these ornaments are two-sided. So we just chalked one side, but remember you have another side. So you can do another design on the back. Let's do our Santa Claus. I'm going to do him in red. Okay. All in red. Now, if you feel like you want to try something and do different colors, like perhaps his hat in red and his beard in face in black, you can go for it. I'm just doing one color on this one. I think it'll look great. Look how quick and easy, guys. Whoops. Peel it off. Perfection. Let's do this wreath. Let's make this wreath have a red bow and a green leafy area. Woo! Well, it fell on my carpet face down, so I should have picked it enough, lint up. Let's do this one. So I'm gonna do my bow first, and this may even take more attention because it's small area. But remember, if you mess up on these are hard plastic, you can get something just to scrape them off, your mistakes off after it dries. You can make it look intentional. These are homemade, so there are no mistakes in crafting. So enjoy this project. Let your kids enjoy it with you. And just have fun with it. Okay, I'm gonna get my green. So here's our red done. Now I'm gonna do the leaves in green. Now the kit, if you decide to go instead of the individual packets that I put in the cart link, and you go with the Jingle All the Way or Jingle package, you're gonna get a forest green instead of this meadow green, and it's a little bit darker, which will still be pretty, but I'm kind of a sucker for the traditional reds and greens. So remove all the extra paste. I'm just gonna peel it by the corner and I'm gonna pull it down. Look at that. How cute. I am loving these. Let's do our Christmas tree. Fuzzing on my pants. Remove some of that stick or lessen some of that stick. I'm going to do a gold star. Maybe the trunk gold as well. You know, if you wanted to go non-traditional, you could do like the pinks on this or anything else you want. You could do the different sections of the tree, different colors, but that would take a lot of concentration. I am just going to go green. Just green. Make sure that you have all those silkscreen areas, the white areas that you can see through covered. Here it is. It looks kind of messy. Pull your transfer off. Voila! Voila! One more, guys. One more. Let's do Happy Ho Ho Ho. This is our last one. Happy and green. I just realized I didn't use our silver at all on anything. That's okay. And I'm going to do the middle hoe green as well, and the two outside edges ones red. You can do them all the same color. You can ombre this. This might have been a good one for ombre for the Mary, but, or happy. My red. So comment ornament if you want to know where I got the supplies, or if you want to know what the cart links looks like. Remember, card links are pre-made, but you can change, you can add, subtract, delete, change colors, anything you want to do. You guys, every one of these has been perfect. I am so happy with how these came out. Okay, so if you wanted to do the other sides, you could, obviously. I was going to go ahead and string these. I have, where did I get this from? Wonder Shop, Target. I got this twine from Target. You could do a pretty silver or gold ribbon. Red ribbon would be pretty, but I've got this, so I'm just going to make it quick and easy. I'm just going to do a couple strings. And we'll start with one that we did a while ago, just to make sure we don't mess anything up. Just going to add the string through it. I'm going to do a knot. Whoops. Maybe cut off my extras. I've got a couple trays here. Move some of my stuff away. And I can just go ahead and hang it on a branch. There's one, let's do a couple more. Let's do a black and white one for the snowman. So I'm doing a little longer than I want it to hang. I'm going to go ahead and do a knot. If my knot doesn't fall where I want it to, I can cut off those ends. I don't want it to be really long because I don't want it to droop too far down. But I'm just going to pick a branch and hang it on there. The red one. Which one's your favorite one so far? If you guys are watching on the replay, please type in the word #replay so I know that you're watching on the replay. But I would love to know which one you guys like the best. And would you have done anything different on this project? Would you have changed any colors? What kind of ribbon or hangers? You could use a hanger. What kind of hanger would you use on these? And what would you put on the back? Would you do one of these designs? Or would you do something different? And what would it be? You could glue something to it. I have whoops. And these being plastic, if they fall off the branches, no problems. Let's see, I had something in here. Yes, I did. Oh, they're kind of big. I have some of these little rusty stars. I think I have a different size as well. They look like this. They're kind of the rustic stars. Maybe you could glue something like that on there. Or you could glue a branch, make kind of a floral statement on there. All kinds of things you could do with the back side. I wonder what I'd do with my smaller ones. Anyway, I'll do one more. I think I'll do the Santa with the black twine. Okay, guys, here's our tree. What do you think? Do you like it? We have 3 that we haven't put on yet, but I really like it. I hope you do too, and I hope you give this a try because they're easy. Have your kids go at it with you. They'll love it, and you'll appreciate spending time with them crafting and having a good quality product to put on your tree. Okay, guys, I'll be back on tomorrow. Make sure you like the video, share it if you know someone who would love it. Comment the word ornament if you want the link to the chalk supply, chalk couture supplies. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.